Well, Major League, the much-awaited movie about Cleveland, shot in Milwaukee, previews here tonight.
Around 8 tonight, a special benefit screening happens in downtown Milwaukee at the Grand Cinema. Boys and Girls Clubs and the Next Door Foundation will split the proceeds. It is a tale of two cities, this movie, but here's what at least part of it looks like.
The first offering, just a bit outside.
He's looking to sacrifice a live chicken.
One whole chicken, just like you said.
Excuse me. I have a much better body than she does.
It's a major league hit for Milwaukee.
Tonight's Milwaukee premiere of the Hollywood movie shot at County Stadium last summer.
The film included a cast of literally thousands of folks. And Jerry Grayson is at the premiere at the Grand Cinema. Jerry?
Well, Marty, I can't give you a review on Major League just yet. You'll have to wait for the morning papers for that. But this has indeed been a red carpet night for Milwaukee with all the glamour of a Hollywood premiere. Here on Wisconsin Avenue, limousines lining the street, and as you would expect with a Hollywood premiere, searchlights, of course. Now, Milwaukeeans played a big part in this movie, and for them, this night has all the glitter and excitement of Hollywood. As Charlie Sheen takes the field in the movie Major League, that's Milwaukee battery salesman John Silbernagel playing first base.
Yeah, it was fun to see myself, and I had to say real quick that my son was also in this, and he was in one of the locker room things, and that was in the previews too.
Tonight, Milwaukee went Hollywood with the premiere of this movie made in Milwaukee. John and Bill Moser, who drives the public works truck for the city of West Allis, figured they had to be here, even if it cost $100 a ticket.
We knocked the kids' piggy bank over. We got to take a few bucks out of there. So we wouldn't have missed it. This whole thing is just, it's like fantasy land right now.
On the first, and Willie Mays Hayes to lead it off for the Wigwamers.
Seeing the finished film now is a bit bittersweet for John Silbernagel, but the battery salesman isn't looking back.
I like selling batteries. The movie was fun. It was a once-in-a-lifetime chance, but I like what I do.
News 4's John Hoyleman reports now on the benefits of having Major League filmed here in Milwaukee.
The first offering, just a bit outside.
It's a big-time movie with big-time stars. Charlie Sheen, Tom Berenger, Corbin Burnson. The production of Major League created quite a stir here last summer. Hundreds of locals were hired as extras. Thousands packed County Stadium to help out with crowd shots. But how did Milwaukee really benefit? Jan Pergoli played an important role, and the City Film Commissioner hopes her first big project will lead to more of the same.
Yes, I am. I'm working on trying to land some other projects for Milwaukee, and I think the goodwill and the good experience that the makers of Major League had in Milwaukee will help in the long run.
Pergoli says the movie had a big economic impact here. She says more than 800 people were hired as extras, 35 as crew members. She says 197 local businesses benefited from the production, and 55,000 people got to be in the movies in crowd shots.
And let's talk more about Major League with David Ward. He's the writer-director of the movie, and he joins us live now from the Mark Plaza Hotel. David, thanks for being with us.
My pleasure, Mike.
Are you satisfied with how this all turned out on film?
I'm very pleased. I couldn't have asked for anything more.
Let me ask you a couple of questions about your experience in Milwaukee. Is Milwaukee a good place to film a movie based on your experience?
Yeah, it's one of the best places I've ever filmed in. Partially because it has so many different kinds of locations. It has a good period look. It has good contemporary areas. It has the rural areas are close by. It's very easy to shoot here, and the city government is so cooperative. It was really one of the easiest locations I've ever shot in.
For a location for a film to take place, is there such a thing as word of mouth in the industry out in Hollywood where a good experience in Milwaukee will translate eventually into other motion pictures being filmed here?
Definitely. Producers and production managers talk to each other all the time about the experiences they've had in places they've shot. And when they're thinking of locations for movies, if they remember that someone had a good experience in a place, that's one of the first places they check out.
You play the role of actor Willie Mays Hayes. Willie Mays Hayes. What does he do? Run like Hayes, play like Mays. Hope you rehearse your lines for the movie a little better than that. No. See, I forget my lines after I finish the project. Good movie. Enjoy working on it. Good movie. I think everyone is going to enjoy it. Any plot to it?
Yeah, but I'm not going to tell him.
Okay.
I'll leave it for you to figure out yourself.
There'll be another sneak preview tomorrow night at the Skyway Cinema in Milwaukee for the cast and crew. Are you going to be at that?
Tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay, fine, great. It's a party, and then it'll start, I think, April 7th, later in Milwaukee.
Corbin, are you happy?
Oh, yeah.
Big names on hand. Milwaukee's own Mr. Baseball.
It's a lot of fun, a lot of baseball, a lot more baseball than some of the other films that I've seen.
Real sharp. It's hard to steal second base with your shoe untied.
The film is about the hapless Cleveland Indians, and Milwaukee is made to look like Cleveland. But while the rest of the world may be fooled, Milwaukeeans will recognize a lot of the scenery.
Party going on right now at the Mark Plaza downtown. It's the premiere party for the movie Major League, filmed here in Milwaukee last summer. News 4's John Hoyleman is standing by live with more. John?
From here, the whole party moves down Wisconsin Avenue to the Grand Cinemas for the first local showing of the movie at 8 o'clock. Benefits from this proceeds go to 2 local charities, and then the film opens to the general public Friday night. Now, as you know, Major League was filmed in Milwaukee, but it's not about the Brewers, it's about the Cleveland Indians.
Yeah, a pretty exclusive crowd down there tonight for the premiere?
Well, I see a lot of tuxedos seem to be common around here tonight.
Now, how are you handling this tonight, John? I know you're disappointed. You wanted to be in this movie. You tried to be in this movie.
Wait a minute.
We remember.
I was hoping that I was really hoping that the viewers had just finally gotten around to forgetting that whole episode about me trying out.
It's News 4's John Hoyleman reporting live from the Mark Plaza downtown.
Showtime in Milwaukee. The movie Major League, made right here last summer, will premiere at a downtown theater tonight. The special premiere is being kicked off right now to reception at the Mark Plaza Hotel, and our Mike Bartley is there. Mike?
Well, Nancy, when we say special premiere here tonight, we really mean it. Some 900 people who will see Major League for the first time tonight will pay $100 apiece to do so. The money collected here tonight will benefit 2 local charities.
There'll be a programmed agenda during the evening, a brief presentation by the governor himself and some other individuals, and then we're off to the theater.
The event is something Milwaukeeans don't get to see very often, the premiere of a major motion picture that was filmed here several months ago. The movie Major League will be screened tonight as part of a fundraiser for 2 local charities. Thousands of Milwaukee area people were in crowd scenes for the movie, and some got even bigger roles.
The wild thing about the movie Major League, as far as Milwaukee is concerned, is that Milwaukee County Stadium, not Hollywood, is the primary location where it was shot. Milwaukee area fans filled the stands as extras in the crowd scenes, and some locals even got bigger roles. Milwaukee Brewers' Pete Bukovich is seen wearing a New York Yankees uniform. One-time Milwaukeean Bob Uecker is the announcer in the movie, but they're stars in their own right. It's people like Tom Perdoff from Brookfield who are really excited about it. Tom got a pretty big role playing the umpire. Now Tom has some leads on future movie roles.
Yeah, I've had a few things.
Promoters say they're impressed with what the movie has done for Milwaukee.
Financially, when a film of this nature comes into Milwaukee, it certainly brings monetary and financial benefits to.
If you're one of the thousands of Milwaukee area people who turned out night after night to fill in the county stadium stands for this movie, you may see yourself if you look quickly and carefully.
Right from those short clips we saw, the movie looks pretty fun. When will the public actually be able to view this?
It'll open Friday around the country. 1,100 movie theaters carrying it Friday, and a number of them right here in Milwaukee, so Friday.
Probably not with such a snazzy party, though.
That's right, and not $100 either.
That's true. Thanks, Mike.
It's a big-time movie about the Cleveland Indians, but tonight, Milwaukee is taking the well-deserved credit. Some 900 people are attending a sneak preview tonight of Major League, the movie made in Milwaukee last summer. That sneak preview is being held at the Grand Cinemas downtown, and TV6's Mike Bartley is there. Mike?
Well, Mike, as you know, this movie is a comedy about the Cleveland Indians. It got underway about 8:30, so there's still about 20 more minutes left to go in the movie. But some of the people who paid $100 to go to this premiere tonight snuck out for popcorn just a short time ago, and here's what they think of it so far.
Think of the movie.
I think it's terrific. It's a rollicking, fun baseball movie.
Oh, it's terrific. It's great because I think it's a very good movie. In addition to that, gee, it was made in our own hometown, and so there's terrific community pride.
And now the reason everybody paid $100 for this premiere tonight, it is a charity event. 2 Milwaukee area charities will benefit from this big event tonight. And for that kind of money, $100, a big swanky premiere party was held.
It had all the glitz, glamour, all the style of a Hollywood premiere. And why not?
Many of the guests helped make the movie Major League. Local people who volunteered as extras, like Kelly Severo of Waukesha.
It's a good time. It's really nice to see people that I haven't seen since this summer. There's so much excitement that went on with the movie, with everybody being together, and you meet a lot of people and make a lot of new friends. So it's nice to see everybody.
Tom DeLuca played in bar scenes and as a die-hard Cleveland Indians fan.
Fantastic. I enjoyed it immensely. I couldn't ask for anything more.
Like to see more movies made in Milwaukee?
You're going to have more movies made in Milwaukee. Not see them, they will be here.
Because of the success of this?
I believe so.
One of the stars of Major League agrees. Actor Wesley Snipes, who played Willie Mays Hayes in Major League, would also like to see more movies made in Milwaukee.
Well, I plan to get at least a double out of this. I bought 100 of these, one for every base I'm going to steal.
People I worked with here, they were very friendly. They were compatible to what we were trying to accomplish. They were patient, and they had a lot of fun.
And Mike, local politicians also attended tonight's big premiere party, and they say they want to see more show business in Milwaukee as well. Otherwise, the big stars were the local people. They took great pride in this.
And it opens nationally when, Mike?
Nationally on Friday, all around the country, 1,100 theaters.
All right, Mike Bartley Live. Thanks very much.